Hi everyone, welcome to my channel International Storyteller. In this channel, you will find true horror stories worldwide. These stories are for entertainment purposes only. In this video, I will tell you the story of the haunted wedding dress at the Baker Mansion. The Baker Mansion is a three-story building built in the Greek Revival style located in the city of Altoona in the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. This building is said to be haunted by the spirits of its previous owners. But the most popular ghost that haunted the Baker Mansion building is the spirit of a girl named Anna Wood Baker. Today, the Baker Mansion building is converted into a museum, and it is still open to the public. But many claim the wedding dress inside the museum that once belonged to Anna still haunts the building. So what is the story behind the haunted wedding dress in Baker Mansion? In order to know this, let us hear the story. In 1844, a man named Elias Baker purchased a dying iron furnace called Allegheny Furnace in Blair County in the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. This iron furnace helped him a great fortune from the rich iron deposits in the area. Thus, Elias Baker purchasing the dying iron furnace and developing it turned out to be very profitable business. With the huge profit from the iron furnace, in 1845, Elias Baker hired an architect named Robert Carey Long to build his dream home, which is similar to a massive Greek Revival-style building in the city of Altoona in the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. Finally, the construction of the building was completed in 1849. Then, the building where the Baker family lived came to be known as the Baker Mansion. After that, Elias Baker, along with his wife Hetty, two sons David and Sylvester, and the youngest daughter Anna from Lancaster County, moved all the way to the city of Altoona, where their new home, the Baker Mansion, is built. Then, one day in the year 1854, Anna was visiting her father Elias Baker at the iron furnace. There she met and fell in love with a young steelworker who belongs to a lower-class family. Though Anna was now 18 years old at that time, she kept her relationship with the young steelworker a secret from her family, because she knew her father would not allow her relationship with one of his employees who belongs to a lower-class family. For the next 2 years, Anna continued her relationship with the young steelworker. The two sent each other secret letters and would sometimes sneak out together whenever Elias Baker stayed late at work. It wasn't long after that the young steelworker proposed Anna, and she happily accepted it. Then, Anna picked out a beautiful wedding dress, and the two made plans to marry in secret. They also planned to leave the city to avoid the anger of Anna's father. But Anna's father, Elias Baker, found out about their secret relationship from another one of his employees. Elias Baker banned his daughter Anna from marrying with the steelworker because he wanted to marry her daughter with a young man who belonged to the same high-class family. However, Anna's heart already belonged to the young steelworker. So, Anna fought long and hard against her father to get married to the young steelworker. Anna told her father that she didn't care about money, fine clothing, or jewelry. She also didn't need a big fancy home to live happily. All she wanted was to live together with her true lover, who was the young steelworker. Her mother, Hetty, also fought for her daughter, praising the young steelworker whom Anna wished to marry. Unfortunately, Elias Baker would not accept and listen to them. After that, Elias Baker immediately fired the young steelworker and forced him to move to another city. He also threatened the young steelworker with death if he ever returned to the city of Altoona. But Anna and the young steelworker still continue to send love letters to each other. After learning about this, Elias Baker banned her daughter from communicating with her lost lover. He searched her room and took away all the letters he could find and threw them into a fire. Since then, Anna's heart was broken, and she fell into a deep depression. Then Anna decided to remain single for the rest of her life. The only thing Anna had left to remind her of the relationship with the young steelworker was the wedding dress she picked out during her secret engagement with him. She placed the wedding dress on a mannequin in her bedroom, because that is one way she could see herself dressed as a bride in some way. For many years, Anna locked herself away in her room. She even refuses to eat or speak with anyone. Finally, in 1864, her father Elias Baker passed away. Anna saw this as an opportunity to find her former lover, the steelworker. Unfortunately, by the time she found him, he was married to another woman and already had a family. This caused Anna to be completely heartbroken and fall deeper into her depression. After that, she again locked herself away in her room. From that point onward, the only time anyone saw her was through glimpses of her from her window on the third floor. The servants of the household claimed to see her wearing the wedding dress when her family wasn't home but would run the moment she heard someone approaching. Sometimes, late at night, they claimed to hear her crying sadly from her room. By the end of 1907, the rest of the Baker family had passed away, and Anna lived alone in the house. But still Anna was heartbroken and lonely, and then in 1914 she passed away too. After Anna's death, the Baker Mansion building was closed until the Blair County Historical Society bought the building in 1941 and turned it into a museum. After the Baker Mansion building was converted into a museum, many visitors who visit there claim to see the ghostly figure of Anna wandering inside the building. Sometimes, they also heard the voice of a woman crying sadly from Anna's bedroom. But most of the paranormal activity in this building appears to be around Anna's wedding dress. The wedding dress was placed in a glass case in her old bedroom for everyone to see it. Some staff of the museum reported the wedding dress appearing in random places inside the building. Visitors to the Baker Mansion often claim to feel a chilling presence near the wedding dress. Sometimes, they also saw the reflection of a ghostly woman's face staring back at them when looking through the glass case. There have been many reports of a ghostly figure dressed in white standing near the place where the wedding dress has been put. When the moon is full, some people catch a glimpse of the wedding dress out of its glass case and floating around inside the building. Many people have claimed to see that the wedding dress moves on its own inside the glass case. It seems as if someone was trying to get the dress out of the glass case. Because of all this scary incident, many start to believe that Anna's spirit still dwells within the wedding dress, and she was trying to retrieve her wedding dress so she can wear it like she was meant to be on her wedding day. So, a study was conducted to find out the real reason behind the movement of the wedding dress that is placed inside the glass case. CCTV cameras were installed and aimed at the glass case. When no one was present inside the building, the wedding dress could be seen moving on its own. Those same cameras also captured spectral forms and images of an old woman wearing a black dress in front of the mirror. Many believed the old woman to be Anna's mother's Hetty. Meanwhile, a male visitor tells a story about his car having trouble near the museum building. He then knocked on the museum door for help. After some time, he was greeted by a woman dressed all in black. When the male visitor asked for help, the woman closed the door on him. The following day, he returns again to the museum and complains to the staff of the museum for not helping him in trouble. But they told him that no one was in the building at that time. So who is the strange woman dressed in black? Many believe the woman in black was probably the ghost of Anna's mother, Hetty. Today, the Baker Mansion building is still open to the public. However, Anna's wedding dress is no longer on permanent display. The staff told that they removed the wedding dress from the glass case due to deteriorating and tearing apart. But the visitor believed that the staff removed the wedding dress due to its haunting inside the building. According to another story, Anna's wedding dress hides a curse that has been passed down through the years. It is said that Anna was deeply in love with the young steelworkers that, after Anna broke up with him, she led her life into sadness and loneliness. She decided to burden her wedding dress with all the negative emotions she had experienced. It is believed that after she failed to wear the wedding dress to her wedding, the accumulated emotions supernaturally passed through the wedding dress. So, the wedding dress is said to possess a shadowy energy that can affect those who get too close to it. Some stories also suggest that the wedding dress of Anna has caused misfortune in the lives of those who have possessed it.